This video is probably gonna look a lot different because iPhones, they suck when it comes to space, and I literally ran out of space even though I just cleaned it out. But it said I didn't have enough space, but I was just so in my feelings. I want to keep going, but I want to show y'all like a picture of my dad. Like my dad, to me, my dad had the most beautiful smile. And I I aspired to have my dad smile, and to the point to where I just obsessed over perfect teeth. And this is my dad. I don't know if you can see. That's my dad right here. You see? I'm definitely my dad's daughter. And I definitely have my dad's smile. This is my dad and my stepmom. This was on their wedding day. I think it was like 2000. So this picture is literally 20 years old. Very well preserved. Um, and I miss my dad. You know, I I miss my dad more than words could ever say. This is my dad again. Um, the most beautiful smile ever. I mean, his teeth were perfect. You know, he wasn't the perfect man. You know, I wasn't the perfect kid. You know, um, but my dad, he loved me. Like he loved me, and I loved him. I'm sorry, but I just remember hating my gap. And my dad, I mean, he got the braces because he loved me. You know, I was the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like he did anything for me, the plug. You know, but I just remember obsessing over, you know, one of these straight, perfect, pretty, pearly white teeth. And I just had such a bad attitude about my gap because like people made fun of me for my gap for so long, you know. And I didn't realize that, you know, how big of a recessive gene the gap was. I didn't realize that it was like a predominantly African uh, gene, a trait. I didn't realize that feature was an African feature. Um, and when I got my braces out and my teeth shifted back, at first I was disappointed, you know, because I was like, man, my dad spent all this money. But it was meant for me to have the gap. I mean, I may get some more teeth. Who knows? I need to get some dental work. I may get the Cardi B. I don't know. But I look at it from an ancestral point. Um, you know, when my ancestors came here, we were like stripped of all those things that made us who we are. You know, we were stripped of our religion, we were stripped of our language, you know, we were slaves, you know. I couldn't tell you what country my ancestors came from in Africa because we were so unplugged from that. That was a part of the things that that's a part of that pain that other people don't understand, you know, and they're like, well, you know, get over it. You can't get over something like that. You can't get over not being able to trace back your lineage. But my gap, I stopped getting mad about my gap because in my mind, maybe my gap was a part of connecting me with who I am, you know, who my ancestors were, you know, my motherland connection. I don't know. So I started to feel differently about my gap. And people are even doing tutorials now where they're putting like fake gaps. And I'm just like, everything that I was taught to hate about myself, you know, they used to call me dirty red because I wasn't dark. You know, I wasn't as dark. I was on the lighter side. I got made fun of for that, believe it or not. But nowhere near is what the darker children got. Nowhere near is what dark skinned girls got made fun of. Nowhere near. Because remember, I was saying I'm at the borderline. If it's darker than me, they ain't checking for it. It's called me dirty red. It's called me orange, yellow, all types of stuff. And it's like there are people who bronze and tan and they want my skin tone. Some people tan to get my skin tone, and some people bleach to get my skin tone. And I can't understand it. I love my skin, but it took a while for me to love me. Even though I was taught to love me, it still took a while to love me. And I think it really hurts that those demons that I fought years ago and still deal with sometimes, but I've pretty much conquered those demons. It hurts that here we are in 2020. There are people who have those demons, and justifiably so, and they're losing the fight. And they're fighting alone. And that's not okay. It's not okay. We're in this fight together, and I loosely use the word fight because everybody fights differently. We need protesters. We need legislators. We need teachers. We need attorneys. We need doctors. We need everything in this fight. And when I say we, it's deeper than people that look like me. It's deeper than my skin. It's deeper than my hair. It's deeper than my gap. It's so ingrained. It's almost like this blanket that has already been knitted. And we don't like this blanket, but we don't know how to unknit it. We don't know how to pull it apart and knit it to make it. We don't know how. We all learn, trying to figure this thing out. And those who don't want to have the conversation, those who automatically shut down, don't shut down. Don't do that. Because today is me. Tomorrow it could be you. Or it could be someone you love. It could be one of your friends. There is a hierarchy. Hatred, supremacy, all those things have a hierarchy. And a lot of people are higher on their pyramid than I am. But I tell you, if you are higher on their pyramid than I am, do not get comfortable where you are. Because once my platform on the pyramid is squished, who do you think is next? You're next. So this good fight isn't about me. It's about us. Because if you're not fighting for equality, you're supporting supremacy. There is no in between. And I really feel that we have been trying to ride the in between for years. It's not working. It's never going to work. It wasn't meant to work. Because that's not how we were designed. I feel that man is inherently good, but can be very evil. I think we were all meant to be good. We were meant to be good. I believe that in my heart. And sometimes that's a fault of mine. Sometimes I try to find good in people there are no good in. But it's like a part of me that just never want to give up. But we were all meant to be good. But those things that I named on that list are some of the things that we don't like to talk about. And that we don't like to confront. And because we don't like to confront them and we don't like to deal with them, and we deal with them in such an ugly way, it makes us evil. And we got to do better. I don't know who you are watching this video. I know this is different from what I usually do. This is deeper than what I usually do. But you got to do better. I got to do better. My people got to do better. Your people gotta do better. We all have to do better. We gotta do better. Because we're getting worse. You know, what we have been doing is not working. It's not effective. It's not right. We can't tell someone in the LGBT community, sit this one out. You know, this ain't your fight. Why you always trying to hijack our fight? I just thought it was surface deep. I just thought it was just race deep. It's not. It's not fair for someone to lose their job because of who they love. It's not fair for someone to not be able to feed their family because they decided to start a family, because she decides to be a mother. Because y'all Christians say that you're supposed to be fruitful, supposed to get married, be fruitful and multiply. She's penalized for it. Paid leave? Girl, bye. You know, we need change. You know, this is everyone's fight. Because even if you are a white male, there's even a hierarchy for you. It may be, are you a white Italian male? Are you a white Jewish male? Are you a white English male? I don't know. But there are all of these hierarchies and these subgroups, because in our mind, we all have been conditioned that in order for us to be at the top of our game, somebody has to be at the bottom. In order for us to be rich, somebody has to be poor. You know, and it don't have to be that way. I'm not saying all of us are going to be billionaires. It'll be nice. But it don't have to be that way. Do I know how to fix it all? I don't. I have these ideas, you know, I have these ideas of what I would like to see in the world. I mean, and it's not my world, but I do have ideas of what I think will be better than what we're doing now to each other. And we should all have those ideas. If you don't have those ideas, Lord help us. But yeah, it's a lot. I hope, and I'm gonna wrap this up because I could go on for hours. But I hope that with this conversation, there was some insight. You know, this video ain't gonna be for everybody. Some people may not understand. Some people may not want to understand. If you're watching this video just to be mad, just leave now. Because, I mean, this video is for people who have an open mind and an open heart. You know, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank y'all for being a part of this family. I love all y'all. If you haven't done so already, hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you like this video, please let me know. If you want to see more content, if you want to dig in my brain and pull out how I feel about this world, because I have very interesting perspectives. let me know. Get in the comments. But y'all be blessed. I love all of y'all. Be safe out here in this world. Fight the power. And you are loved. Even if you don't feel it, you are loved. Somebody out there loves you. Even if you feel that somebody, you know, that nobody wants you, somebody wants you. Somebody is missing your voice. Somebody is missing your face. Just praying that we get it together from here. I love you, Boo Sugar. Bye.